My name is Tandi Gulandebele and I'm a filmmaker.
My name is Tsupo Kutswani.
My name is Lerato Makombe.
How's it, guys? I'm Justin.
I'm a producer, I'm a music producer, and I'm also an entrepreneur.
I'm a third-year student at UCT studying film production as well.
I'm going into full-time self-employment.
I'm currently a student advisor for Interactive Graphic Design Institute.
I've been also doing photography for a while now.
And I'm looking into going into the construction industry.
I guess I'm just a creative.
I love what I do, and that's why one of the reasons why I actually came on this, because I've got dreams for myself and where I want to go.
Because I thought it'd be beneficial for me, because I have a startup and a few that are about to happen.
Again, it had to do with me wanting my own freedom and to express myself and earn money in the way that I want to earn money.
I think the topics that were advertised, they were appealing.
Mostly the fact that I was going to gain some knowledge and independence as to how I could merge my passions into something that can make money for me.
I remember the first time I read through it, I just found that it looks like it probably will have a lot of content and substance.
Not working from a 9 to 5 job, making someone else money.
Obviously filmmaking makes money, but to get there you need some structure. So this course kept yelling structure to me, so that's why I came here.
Most definitely. To a degree, I think every single entrepreneurial situation has a certain set of dynamics that you need to be aware of. So yeah, definitely it applies to me, but it applies to what's being taught here. Applies to a whole vast range of businesses
and gives us the weapons to do better in the entrepreneurial side of things. Also very, very informative, which in real time, relevant and future information that's available. It's not like any books you read and that. And also much more different angles are taken.
I've definitely been inspired and I've definitely been empowered. In no uncertain terms, I'm definitely not the same person I was before I enrolled for this course. So for me, it really has been a defining experience.
The top 3 things that I can take away from this course are that you should trust your gut. We've been told so many times that your gut is always right, and that's the one thing that I've learned the most from this course. Just hearing everyone else's experience and judging from my experiences as well, we've learned that the inner voice inside you is usually right, and that's what you shouldn't doubt.
Sure, it's just opened a lot of corridors, in my mind, corridors of thinking. And I think one of the biggest things, if I must mention, that I took away from, or I take away from this course, is that I've now thrown away every limitation that I had either consciously or unconsciously placed before myself.
And that sharing ideas is important, that no one will steal your idea because you're the only person who knows the process of how to get your idea into something tangible. So it's important to share ideas because you can also grow your idea that way. And yes, actually this should have been the number 1 thing, but that it's never a failure and that it's always a lesson.
I think he's an awesome guy. I couldn't have thought of a better person. I think he's very well matched for what he's doing.
Interesting, yeah, no, he's a cool guy. He knows a lot, so he's experienced, and I appreciate the fact that he wants to share all that knowledge.
This is his thing. And what I also appreciated a lot about him is the fact that he's very authentic.
I really, really enjoy how real he is, how funny he is. I actually wish he could I wish I could keep him in my backpack and have him as my personal mentor, because he's so honest about everything, so authentic, and you really feel the human connection. And he doesn't use big words that put a barrier between you and what he's trying to say. He's just very down to earth, very understanding, and very patient as well. So I really love that about him as well. Yeah.
If you're serious about like businesses and you're serious about ownership rather, this is the course for you.
Anyone that wants, like for myself, I wanted freedom. I want to start my own company, and anyone that wants to follow their dream, because at the end of the day we all got dreams.
But within the first few minutes, Bryn really just disarmed me, and of all the mechanisms that I had put up and I was a bit skeptical, of course, naturally. So I'd say to someone who's still looking to come enroll for this course, sign up for this course, just come with an open mind and prepare to be empowered, prepare to be inspired, and you definitely won't be disappointed. For me personally, this course has exceeded any expectation that I had had.
If you're not sure about this, then just judge from what I'm telling you. If you can trust a stranger, just do this, because it's one of the best things you can do for yourself, even if you don't want to start a business. I've learned things that have nothing to do with business life but have developed me as a person. So don't doubt, but just trust the process and just give it a go. You don't lose anything by trying.